didn't leave the game. He didn't.
No, tell Katie. She don't got nothing to do with this.
Well, that's lying.
Because if you was going to cut off because she part of this,
I'm still in the game. Yes, I am.
Why you left? Why you left? Why you left? You left.
Look, I am in the game.
Look, I'm in.
Brown.
I love my life. Wait, what?
You took their side.
What? Say it again?
We call you Brown.
Why?
You don't even have no subscribers.
Yeah, sign off on it.
Talk to me like that. So you don't have none either.
I guarantee that's Thursday, which is the first.
Yeah, right.
The buck to flooded.
When they feast.
You either, Kevin.
Billy's the only thing got him saying that.
I'm about to beat Jason with 10 shit, bro. Come on, Jason. Come on, Jason. Your mama's talking to you. Yeah.
I've been saw that with him.
No. Stay away.
Thank you for covering me.
Stay away.
They'll receive mail there, but they definitely won't put no address on their
No, covering me about him.
And if I never told you, that's why they had to take me every time they raised.
Oh my God, bro. Back up. Look. Be humble.
Because he's smart, Michelle. He's educated.
Oh my God.
And he knows the outcome. Somebody that's not educated, they don't see. You can't see the end.
Jinx, invite me.
End game. Carvelas knows the end game.
Invite me. Just go in the game.
Bro, back up.
You telling them right, because it is.
We're doing my friend's party.
It is a disgrace.
Let's go. He actually left. Okay, then can you join my what's it called? I need to eat some Doritos. Doritos real good, bro. They're real good. Rising karma. What? Nope.
Okay.
What do I sound like? What do I? How does that even work? Go. Just stay over there. No, I did not. That's not even racist. How is it? That's so. I only said stay over there. How is that racist? Tell me. That is so bogus. That's what you get, girl. That's why you bleed. No, I'm not. I'm actually not. No, I'm not. No! So, if I could actually see you in real life. I did not say. Hold up. Time out. You can't even say that. No, you are. Yeah, you are, sure. I'm literally broadcasting right now, and they'll know if I actually said that. And I did it. I actually did. Oh my god. Why? Why, Coral? Why you breaking me apart? No. You just like... Oh my god. Wait, was that Raiden right now? Did Raiden just come?
No, I responded. I told you.
No, that's it. Let's go. Let's go. I just got my X-ray, bro. X-ray. 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 It looks like he got bad breath. Yeah, bro, I'm about to...
Yeah.
What you just called me? You look stupid. I don't look... How does that even work? I'm about to get another Dorito. Oh my god. No.
Right.
What, he got 2 random assassins? That's so cheap. Huh. I just came about. What the? I can't hear you. Time out. Get off here. I'm not talking. Okay, see what? What happened? Oh my god, stop pulling out. What the? Pause I want to think. Why did you just leave? LOL. 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 Bing bong bong.
What did you say?
I'm back, guys.
I got
Green beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
after chicken wings ready. Polish.
I tried the Polish. Start. I ain't ready either other night.
So what you want, just Polish now?
Yeah, I tried the Polish now. That TV don't work?
It does.
You watching the game on that.
Oh.
Hey, Joe did. Wait, no, I'm not.
You watching the game?
I'm talking about this TV.
Yeah, it works. He played the game on that.
The controller's right there. It's right by him. It's really right.
I don't need it. He can turn it on when he wants.
He said I could turn it on when it. Okay. Here.
Just put it on channel 9.
Okay. Oh God. I feel like one of y'all are the squeakiest. Like a squeaker. Y'all know what a squeaker is? I'll see y'all later. I just set your player limit to 3. Darth is the beast. Darth. Me, Brandon. Come on.
What else in there? You got sausage ribs.
What all do you want?
Why is it? Party settings. Look. Neil, are y'all playing whatever that game called. I'm about to download that again. Because like I needed like some space to download another game. Like I just bought it. Like my brother just bought it, so like that's and I had okay. Hope it works. And you know, and the other reason is because okay guys, it's just like what is it called again? Overwatch. No, it's Overwatch. It's technically exact. Who got Paragoon? Exactly. How does he not know that? Like the gun guy is. Wait, where's High Noon guy? That's the question. Oh my god, this water tastes nice. Okay, finally it's on. Okay, guys. In 4 hours, the game's gonna start. My game's gonna be downloaded. Okay. So 25 hours. Oh yeah, 24. I'm just about to go on my phone, guys, so I cannot hear you. So if you're talking to, when I say I'm back, then I'm gonna it's done, okay? Or I'm just gonna tell y'all something, okay? See y'all later. Why is it PBS?
On a much smaller scale, the South Side held its first Memorial Day parade. It may have been a small crowd at Auburn Gresham, but they had lots of enthusiasm. I just wanted to celebrate the vets, the ones that have passed, and I even want to celebrate the ones that are still here because they did do service for our country. And how perfect that is. Oh, it's great because I live a couple of blocks over, so I just walked on over. We remember those who gave.
We are farmers.
And while one parade starts, another one ends. After 54 years, the Wellington Oakdale Old Glory Marching Society, best known as Woogums, is calling it quits. Political, just patriotic. It's the parade where everybody marches and nobody watches. Nobody on the sidelines there. Here's a little historical tidbit for you.
I literally just saw someone there.
Formed in response to the Civil War, in which about 620,000 Americans died on both sides. Station 2. Commemoration of the dead. So now it is all in one day. And that's like sometimes things you don't really learn. And, you know, the teacher books. I'm your teacher today. We like to pick the work. Let's head on over to see where President Trump took part in his first Memorial Day ceremony. He placed a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier at Arlington National Cemetery. The volunteers spent the past few days putting flowers, flags on grave sites there in an annual tribute to the fallen. President Trump addressed the crowd saying we must never forget the sacrifices veterans have made.
They died in war so that we could live in peace. And while we cannot know the extent of your pain, what we do know is that our gratitude to them and to you is boundless and undying.
Mr. Trump also said he looked forward to taking part in this sacred ceremony. He also praised current military members for their dedication to protecting our nation.
More headlines in a moment, including something that just happened in Springfield. But first, to check on the weather.
Sunshine, temperatures in the 70s made it a great day for people to head to the beach. How long will this weather stick around? That is the question, Mr. Skilling. Live outside with an update. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Lourdes, and hi, Mark. And I hope you're having a lovely Memorial Day. And the same for each of you at home watching us. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. Couldn't be more perfect. The humidities are right where they ought to be. It has been windy today. Look at some of the wind gusts around the area. Over 40 miles per hour at some location, Aurora and Homewood, and 30-mile-per-hour gusts. And there are the high temperatures. We've been flirting with 80 degrees today. It shows what turning the wind away from the lake and bringing this to this time of year. Chicago Heights, Evergreen Park, Burr Ridge, and Portage, Indiana. No matter which direction you go, it's beautiful everywhere. Low 70s there. The beaches have been crammed. It's really been a beach day around the area. These winds have been blowing offshore. So this warmth has gone right up to the lakefront, as you can see there. Midway up to 78, 76 at O'Hare, and the lakefront today. A more perfect Memorial Day we just couldn't have planned weather-wise here. 73, the winds are sustained at 14, but let me tell you, they are gusting much higher than that outside our studios here on the northwest side. And the air is dry, which means nocturnally, once the sun goes down, we'll lose this warmth rather quickly, but we'll bounce right back again. Sunshine is the headline tomorrow, again, as with today. Some beautiful cottony cumulus clouds will build, and from them we might get a couple of isolated showers. About 20 to 30% of the area may deal with those tomorrow. Might even be a clap of thunder. But there you can see, if we zoom in here, these little cottony-like popcorn-type showers that have come up in this atmosphere. It's a little bit unstable. Yeah, a little heat. Here comes buoyant. And these beautiful cumulus towers develop. Guys, we have some video that some of our viewers have sent of these cottony cumulonimbus clouds with lightning flashing inside. Always an amazing sight when the sun is setting, and we'll share that with you later in the broadcast. But this is gorgeous. I'm sure you guys wish you were out here, and I wish you were here too. It's so nice.
You tried to call it sick, but the phone call kept bouncing back. So I think the boss has rejected all sick calls today.
I think so, Mark. You've had a hard time wiggling out of this one, but we're glad you're here.
So nice to be here. You didn't go last night?
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Yeah, we even got a swimming pool in it, so
nice.
You can come out afterwards for a swim. The Legendary Memorial Swimming Pool.
Excellent.
All right, thank you so much, Tom.
Good to see you.
Let's turn to other headlines today. A stunning tragedy for a Southside family. The family's dealing with the loss of twin sisters. Both died in a car accident early Sunday morning. Today, their grieving parents spoke with WJ's Mike Lowe. He's joining us from the scene of the accident with more, Mike.
And good evening to you. This accident remains under investigation, so at this point it is unclear what exactly caused this crash. We know that two killed after the car they slammed in this parked truck behind.
Guys, whose sister died? Whose sister died?
This is the first film April and Lisa got cars for good. After they were born. For the next 26 years, their parents say they were as close as any siblings could be. Best friends. And when they were, you know, fashion, sweet, his back to book. They were arrested on a trip to Europe. We won a 5K race in Chicago. And this weekend,
Yes.
party for somehow lost control of her Dodge Neon.
Yeah, it's coming. Coming.
help human being. This matches for every class.
This was their first one together.
Huh?
Before the in that car crash.
I can't hear you.
Put it. They came into this world together, and they left it together.
I was asking you want something to drink.
Probably some pop. Pepsi.
How the real.
And both of the sisters had recently graduated from college. Their father said that they had dreamed of starting a nonprofit that would help this neighborhood. Now the family is planning their funerals.
Those twins. What does they happen?
Controlling the car.
They hit a parked truck, right?
Now, day 699 without a budget. They worked through a variety of issues, but avoided the big one. That kept them locked up down for 2 years without the right money. Nothing against Motrel was here with what they did do. Mark and Lourdes, good evening. They're running out of time. The deadline.
Is there Deshaun? It was about 2 weeks ago.
They could run the Senate.
My student.
We just don't know. Day 699 without a budget, and the Democratic-controlled House did not bring a budget plan to the floor.
Girl got shot with him too. Girl who's been there getting away with it got shot.
That's going to be able to pay for their sitting here.
The budget clock is ticking. There's nothing to do with the budget. No, what's that mean?
House Democrats are struggling to find the exact plan. The Senate House bill will add $5 billion in new revenue, increasing the state's personal income tax rate to 4.95%. His House divided, Speaker Madigan continues to blame Governor Rauner for the stalemate. In a statement, Madigan said, "I renew my request that the governor immediately focus on working with House Democrats to find common ground and pass a budget for our state." The Senate plan appears to be a no-go for Rauner. His administration says the budget is out of balance. Said Rauner Budget Director Scott Harry in a statement, "The House is considering a broken budget contingent on a large tax hike without any meaningful property tax relief without creating reforms. If this bad deal for taxpayers comes to the governor's desk, he will veto it." Also today, the House passed a measure that Chicago officials want to crack down on repeat offenders. Chicago Mayor Emanuel, CPD Superintendent Johnson lobbied hard to
This is the same man.
Gun violence, what I am looking for are solutions that actually will reduce the violence.
It's not.
That we do based upon
You said
a
what?
knee-jerk reaction.
You said yes, it is.
a group of vets from Chicago, including 91-year-old Albert Klinger, named the
I was about to be like, dude, really?
You know what it seems like to me? That I can chew the food, but I'm not chewing it up good enough.
He's trying not to aggravate her too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But food probably took fast way over there anyway.
You want the flat or the drumstick?
It don't matter.
You're watching Chicago's very own WGN.
The new Illinois Lottery instant tickets are springing up all over Illinois. Play Neon 9s for a chance to win. For your chance at $250,000 or $1 million match for your chance at $5 million.
The same way the other ones was. That sauce already on them?
I put the sauce on them.
That brings the 14th number of men who are now in custody suspected bulls in the May 22nd attack. This 23-year-old man was taken into custody in Shorn by the Sea village, he is being held on suspicion of terror offenses. British police also released a picture of a suicide bomber summoned in the Manchester attack. Here he is with a blue suitcase the day leading up to the attack. They're asking anybody to come forward if they saw him with that suitcase. He's saying it was not used as a honest problem. But they're trying to find more information about it as part of the investigation. They don't think it contains anything dangerous. This they happen to see that blue suitcase. International outrage tonight over North Korea's test fire of a Scud missile this night. The third test of short-range ballistic missile traveled about 250 miles, landed in the sea between South Korea and Japan, but in Japan territory. Both those countries immediately condemned the test. President Trump tweeted that North Korea has shown, quote, great disrespect to its neighbor, China.
In the meantime, the president of France revealed what was behind it now. With President, he was trying to send a tough message during that time. The president told the foreign press he wanted Mr. Trump to know. Also, over the president, turned white. The Chancellor of Germany says Europe cannot count on the U.S. The weekend after summit between world powers in Italy, planners say Germany and other European countries could not reach an agreement with President Trump about climate change. In Paris back in 2015, Merkel went on to say it is wanted to restore poverty.
White House defending presidential advisor and son-in-law Jerry. This is interesting.
He's the man.
Transition team.
He's the man.
President praised full confidence. Head of Homeland Security, he didn't think he took issues, but Democrats disagree. Channel, this will be called espionage. Democrats are calling for Christian security. Former Andrew first public appearance of being named special counsel on the election investigation. Mueller delivered a commencement address in Massachusetts, and during the speech he stressed the importance of honesty and integrity. And regardless of your chosen career, you're only as good as your word. You can be smart, aggressive, articulate, be persuasive, but if you are not honest, the reputation will suffer, and that loss, a good reputation can never, ever be regained. While his granddaughter is one of the wonderful
Hey. What happened to the Grammy?
Spoke to them about the importance of
I feel doing it in my own time.
was our 81st annual WGA.
So what did they say?
Barbecue. I think Jeff Sanders. Yes. We can do it for anyone. I don't know these things. But that's what the desk did. Okay. All right. Please. Which people actually give us the news told you that? I know. Now I think he's pulling my ideological limit. But it is gorgeous out there. I'll tell you, it's a beautiful day for a barbecue. I bet many of you are enjoying those at home. And why not? Humidity is perfect. The temperature couldn't be more ideal. Too bad we can't bottle this and kind of release it when the heat is on in July and August. It is beautiful and unlimited visibility because there's a little haze in the air. But these are current temperatures around the area, and when you have deep points at North like Vermont, average 70-degree temperatures, it's just beautiful. Relatively unused. 22 to 36%. Here's some upper temperatures across Weather Button Network. Look at the clouds across the lake on the Michigan City beach right there. And of course, the same is true on the various waterfronts in Ireland as well. And of course, the north side of Chicago.
I'll drive back.
Just look at you. They never look at it better than they do when you have no haze or exterior your view of them. And when they flash lightning, it makes for a dramatic sight in the evening. We'll show you some video of that from the storms last night. But so far, not in our area, we're just to the north of us, but we may still be swiped by a shower or two. And this same sort of easily looking at pairing configuration. Which you know, as these little showers. Two of these may get pop in this area. These attempts for any shower development in the area. We don't have a beautiful. Once we head tomorrow, sunshine and some pretty clouds in the area, and a few isolated showers might include a top of it. Coverage on there will be in the order of 20 to 30% of the area. And temperatures, while they back off a few degrees, are still eminently comfortable.
They said you can't go over, but I'm going to go. You go right here.
And then 75, that's on Wednesday and Friday. Here's what's going on with Thursday showers. This is another one of these cold pools of unstable air, which means when you
Yeah, they say that, but I want you to go because I want to play with you.
because they warmer for buoyant. So you get these little showers that pop up in the afternoon. Later in the week, this speed max will be pulling away from us, and right on the backside of this, the air tends to be lifted on a large scale. And these little yellow arrows are the moisture flow from the Gulf of Mexico. That sets up the Thursday night, Friday rain that will be coming in the area. And that'll be the rainiest part of this week.
They said it's too late.
Some pretty good moisture numbers off the models. Chances for rain are only 20% this evening, 25% tomorrow. That's again in the afternoon or evening. But down to 5% Wednesday, and then late in the day, there could be a shower thunderstorm. But it's Friday and Thursday night. They could see the most north showers and storms, and they could bleed over into Saturday before we get a couple of days of cool northeast winds. And when you look at these lightweight rains, they're not unsubstantial. We got 3200s of rain on the low side of our model estimates to 133, and the average is around warm weather in the kitchen. I think we see that. We've been talking about this for a while. We're in kind of this cooling air mass right now. We get a poke of warmer air that comes in around here. Less the cooler air comes in with a northeast blow over the weekend. But the warmer, so this will be coming in the middle and end of next week. It's at that time that we may put together a string of 83+ days. And whereas the start of meteorological summer and the winter is on Thursday, including so it's about time for us to start getting some warm spells of some rain. And tonight's scattered clouds, breezy, seems like the temperature's nice little shower in the north. Wet winds will continue to rip. Miles per hour. 50.
See if I can call him.
There's some building. Cool. Exxon lost day of injuries. Columbus still pleasant at 72. And restaurant residents will continue blistering. Thursday sees clouds increase, but thunderstorms. But there's a better chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday, even Friday night and Saturday night, and even beginning a couple. But the most notable development over the weekend will be northeast winds. So a cool weekend as we had, but then we'll start that out next week, which will really be nice. We have some gorgeous viewer pictures coming up and some viewer video. First up, we learn more about the van. Stops another.
I'll be back.
Hey guys.
Okay. I can take you home.
Guys.
Okay.
It's me. Hello. No, I'm still here. Oh God.
Wait, you got nothing down there.
Coming now for the biggest savings in our 30-year history on select limited.
Why can't you get a game? This is who I was going to buy right here.
Hold on.
Don't you look cool?
Florida charges tonight against man accused in a knife attack following a hate-filled rant. Jeremy Joseph Christian is accused
Look at
of
her.
Morgan commuter train Friday. Before the staff.
Oh, it's beautiful. Somebody touching me.
Massive run in the volcano in Alaska raised a couple.
Oh, they got all the good people.
So the outburst lasted about 50 minutes. Volcanic ash reached 45,000.
I was so low. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, my iPad is not it. I mean my iPad. Just wait a second, alright?
ceiling.
Stop. Going to ride in my scooter, ride in my scooter.
This month,
Ride in my scooter.
slides that can hold up to 100 pounds.
Come on, man, shoot myself. Bah, 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 bah. Oh, shit, I'm actually hurting myself. I didn't know that at first of all.
Now, sip on 3 different styles of 16-inch patio block, only $1.99 each after rebate.
Here, let me just get my foot. Thank you. Come on, quick.
It's our job to make their world a better place.
I want to be a mom.
If you take medication, you may sometimes find there's
My
was
mom.
an handy spray. This is just one.
Stop doing that.
No, if you want to be
So y'all coming over?
At 5:30, there'll be courtesy signs for Chicago police in the fight against gun violence.
Number of shootings this Memorial Day weekend dropped significantly from last year. That was the inside of Francisco.
Oh my god!
The scene, I should say, was a block party. Everybody playing, having a good time, laughing, music, food. And typically warm, sunny days like today, well, those usually lead to a warning sign of violence yet to come. Armed aggression is determined to change that. Look.
And plenty of fun to be had this afternoon on 8030 Paulina. It was, of course, a good old-fashioned block party, courtesy of playwright Messiah Eduardo, who grew up on the block.
We wanted to come together and say, well, we can't have peace in Chicago on any block that we walk to.
We called it Shy Ride Love. 50 people have come out to partake in the celebration. His aunt helped to organize.
People just walking up and feeding them and showing them a lot of love, that's all. Now we gotta get back to that.
It's a much happier and positive scene compared to the violence that has marred Memorial Day weekend in Chicago. So far this year, Chicago police report 2 people have been killed, 27 injured in shootings since Friday night. It is, however, an improvement over last Memorial Day weekend when 6 people were killed and 59 were injured. Police have saturated the streets this year with an extra 1,300 patrol officers, and for the arresting more than 150 people and 20 illegal. The trend he's seen in his ward.
You have to be proactive. You can't be reactive to the situation. When you continue to do this, we'll continue to see this reduction in crime.
Equino also believes his message of love is taking hold.
We're not savages. We're not animals. We're human beings that love having a good time just like everybody else. And that's what we want.
As well as important that the violence is kept at low. And here, back on 83rd and Paulina, the Chicago Community Trust.
That is good. That is awesome. Do you know
So
that?
they're hoping to do it again later this summer. I'm live this evening in Auburn, Gresham. Tanya Francisco, WGN.
Now we hope they get to do it again. Thank you so much, Tanya.
Today, this Memorial Day
5
song.
daps? That is awesome too.
This remote place the end. Generations to give thanks to those who served the nation.
This is my first time coming to his grave.
It's been 60 years since John Hightower Sr. died. John Jr. and his family came to pay their respects. John Sr. served in the Army during World War II, and today it would have been his 92nd birthday.
It feels very emotional, you know, because when he was living, when you saw me, you saw him, like, you know, my best friend, you know, so it's like, I'm very touched right now.
Because with every headstone is another life, another story.
I'm visiting my father, James Brooks.
Danielle Brooks said goodbye to her father years ago. He served in Vietnam. Today, she brought her young daughter to say hello.
This is her first time meeting her grandfather, and I talk about him all the time, and you know, just let her know that he loves me, and he really loves the fact that she's named, affectionately called him Brooks. So yeah, he's like that.
A day of tributes across the country, remembering those who served, those who died, and those who continue to live this Memorial Day.
It makes me really sad. Just because of all the people that have sacrificed, you know, for us to have our freedom and everything, and I'm really grateful for that. You know, it's really overwhelming to see so many people that have lost their lives.
At Lincoln National Cemetery, Sean Lewis, WG.
And Chicagoans remembered hometown heroes in recognition of Memorial Day. The ceremony in Olive Park near Navy Pier honored the sacrifice of Nelson. He was the first African American to be awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. Olive was just 18 when he threw himself on a grenade, saving the lives of 4 fellow soldiers in Vietnam.
We called him grandmother named him that. He was a kid from Inglewood who was madly in love with his small in stature. Skipper had a big heart and wore the weight of this nation proudly on his shoulders.
2 of the men Owen saved were white. The only one still living is Jimmy B. Stanford, a former admitted racist who now teaches his grandchildren the importance of racial harmony. Another family gathered just for Memorial Day at Mount Greenwood Cemetery on the south side. They saluted the memory of Fred John Marshall, killed in action in Korea back in 1952. Relatives from as far away as Georgia and Kansas made the trip to pay their respects.
I'm
Find this big brother any kid could ever have.
I'm assistant though.
I was only 8 years old when he was taken from us, as I said, in Korea. It was a terrible loss to the entire family.
From after serving in Korea, the sister's husband, also in the Marine Corps,
I hit him so hard.
enemy lines and held as a POW for 27 months.
Unfortunately, reporting another highway shooting in Chicago. 2 people
Oh
hurt this
my
morning as they drove down
god!
57
Hey, I'm the killer though!
in that car. They all walked to the side and 2 individuals ended up collapsing. About 4 hours during that police investigation.
Well, tonight, Chicago detectives are asking for the public's help tracking down a suspect in a sexual assault and robbery. They released a sketch of the suspect who was she was walking at 79 between fast and mid.
Yeah, that's not right.
Going out at night.
11 deaths is not really a lot.
Police and Chicago police say an elderly couple inside home over the weekend. Chicago police. After 2 senior citizens were robbed inside their home on West Wellington. Police say he had a black bag filled with jewelry that was now faces home invasion and arrest charges.
Golf legend Tiger Woods facing DUI charges. Woods arrested just at... How that ball?
refused to breathalyze his own recognizance. Woods underwent back surgery earlier this year. Says he hopes to make a comeback in the PGA Tour eventually. Coming up, same ballpark, different clubhouse for Chris Sale as he returns to the South Side. Wait.
Tracking thunderstorm. Well, Tom's killing you. Back with the updated. Tell her you marry her all over again. The Jewelry Exchange has Afro Anniversary Band $99, half carat $249, Princess $590, 1 carat Marquise $790, and 2 carat Platinum $39.90. Thousands of bands guaranteed to appraise for double. The Jewelry Exchange, Village Heart.
How would you sum up this car in one word?
Wanky.
Sexy, sexy,
Luxurious.
classy, fast, sporty, sleek luxury sedan.
That's one of the words.
This is the 2017 Chevy Malibu. Stores and local dealer.
Find your tagging at 20%
That's
below
cool right there.
MSRP select Malibu vehicles in stock. That's $5,200 on this Chevy Malibu.
No, he killed me. Are you kidding me? And I'm not the killer no more. Oh. My credit is over now.
The trends, and best of all, the savings.
Now, never just one moment. And from regenerating your cartilage
What are you doing?
in your form to analyzing the DNA you share. From milk to big hair. One month.
Bro! I'm the assistant though, so I keep my money. Every time when I die, my money goes up. Yeah.
But Jewelry Exchange.
No, every time when I die, look, every time they die, I collected all that money. Now it's in my now that's how much. Now it's gonna add up all the coins I collected. So when I die, and I had like 12 something. It's my point now.
Kelly, the home loan expert.
Yeah, I'm almost have enough to get a new guy.
Watch Chicago's first weather report.
Yeah, I almost have enough to get the guy with the horns with the green eyes. Alright, let's see who's gonna get him first then, boy. I wanna get him first. Or let's see. If I win this round, I win a whole bunch of money. Yeah, too bad. Holy crap, I'm flying! Oh! So awesome!
Right now, electronic devices larger than a cell phone are born
Hey,
from
I'm
airplane
flying!
gadgets on
Let's
US
go,
South flights
yo!
over the
Y'all
United
can fly like me.
and North Africa. Passengers there faced another day of delays and cancellations. It's the third day that travel was impacted by a massive IT failure. The airline canceled flights from Heathrow and Gatwick Saturday. The outage was blamed on a power supply problem. Yesterday, almost 600 flights were grounded. Chief executive says the airline is getting back on track.
This study says we should be more concerned about shore erosion in Lake Michigan. That study looked at satellite footage and aerial video over the decades, and it shows that the beach is shrinking. Some white nets are completely underwater. Experts say parts of the shoreline feet per year. Most areas along beach stay so lucky.
How much money you got?
A picture of some of the collapsed shoreline over on the Michigan side.
I got 511. I got 512.
What it was a couple of years ago.
I'm gonna save my money. I ain't save my money. I'm spending it on that guy.
Today, I think most of it is enough.
You were getting fucked. I don't win. But I want to save my money. Not about somebody else.
Cyclonic flow. That's a counterclockwise flow around a huge low pressure up north of Lake Superior. Look at the wind gusts in the area. Our area has had some 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts. These are current gusts within the hour, and they're up to 30 miles an hour. What
the stands been, though. 79 at Lincoln Park and Hickory Hill. Temperatures and how low the humidities are. That's why there's so little haze.
Bro, you act like you never heard that word before. Chill, son.
This is the most crowded over at Edgewater Beach. That's Kentwood. The fly that was on your camera, did you see that just a moment ago? Even the flies were out there enjoying it. That probably was one of Micah's friends that was making a real live appearance right there. And the temperature is at 76, 2 above normal. The 59 last night was still above normal. It was an above normal day. And at this hour, it's 73 degrees at 14. Dew point low, and so is the relative humidity. 42 is the DPM. 33 is the... Yeah, it's blowing offshore. So they're pushing the north right up to area beaches. And folks were responding by being out there. You can see this logo is circulating cooler around Minnesota and up this area. So each day tonight we'll 70s tomorrow and upper west. Then we spike at 80 degrees by the time we get to Thursday. Storms lately. Thursday night, Friday. There could be northeast winds over the coming weekend. The video is really cool. Did you see these? Big within the lightning going on right there, and there's nothing watching. Peck and Bourbon egg. See the lightning? Yep. Both ice and water, and that's why the electric charges. Water drops. So also, that's what one lightning result. Memorial Day and such lovely pictures of this Memorial Day here in Old Florida. Here's the backdrop of one of the clouds. This is from Laurie Ellen and Wakanda. Beautiful colors and work on these. Lights like the base of this mountain was Wilmington when they spotted it. Here you can see pouring out the base of this cloud from Nick Seymour and Karen Reynolds does this gorgeous sunset shot near Springfield, Missouri. Isn't that pretty? Color, yeah, it's really beautiful. Enough to make you want to get in the car. Springfield, Missouri, except that we have beautiful sunsets here.
Yeah, very lucky. Here, Dan Rose called your bug in the camera? No, what did he say? He said it's the weather book picture. Well, it is. Yeah. Good point, Dan. You're right on the money again, you know? Right on our thank you, sir. That's why we need, you know, hands sharp and wake up issues like that.
Former Vice President Joe Biden, he has found an interesting new job to keep him busy since leaving the White House. He is officiating weddings these days. Biden stepped in to preside over the ceremony of a Democratic National Committee finance chair over the weekend. Biden was there as Henry Munoz married his husband, Kyle Ferrari. This is at least the second gay wedding that Biden has presided over.
Next on the WGN TV News, your 5 o'clock warning about ticks. Experts say this summer could be particularly bad.
Also finding a cure for insomnia, why doctors are now telling patients to put away those sleeping pills.
Last week on WGN Morning News, we kept you updated all week on the Manchester terror attack. We partnered with Make-A-Wish for a day-long telethon to help Make-A-Wish kids. And Marcus took a memorable ride with a young cancer survivor. Music stars from Chicagoland, Carly and Martina perform live. And with Chris Lionel. So start your days.
I'll be right back. King Pig amigos.
In the largest heart failure study ever, Entresto helped more people stay alive and out of the hospital than a leading heart failure medicine. Women who are pregnant must not take Entresto. It can cause harm or death in unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or Alispir. If you've had angioedema while taking an ACE or ARB medicine, don't take Entresto. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high potassium in your blood. Ask your doctor about Entresto and help make tomorrow possible.
I expect our players to play the game with energy, focus, and pride. Pride to me is commitment to the team. Pride is commitment to the White Sox. I want my players to go out there and give me a heart. I want them to wear their hearts on their sleeves. I want them to be fearless, but not reckless. I want them to go out there, know what they're doing, and push the envelope. I want them to let everybody know that we're never giving in.
Back in the South Side, the first time since he did.
And wrote about all of this. Hey, man.
Hey guys, yeah, the storyline's going to run that at least through tomorrow when Chris Sale opposes his former teammate, Jose Quintana, in Game 2 of the White Sox-Boston series. Sale, of course, the Sox All-Star lefty traded to the Red Sox in that winter meetings blockbuster last December. Today, Chris was walking the corridors of Guaranteed Rate Field for the first time since he left town. Sale, who was tearing it up with the Red Sox, had nothing but good to say about his teammates, Sox management, and the Sox fans who loved him so much. Chris said if you play baseball, you're probably going to go through this at least once, and his turn is...
It's part of it, you know, that's what we signed up for. This is, the sports. I mean, you sign up. So you know, I just want to let everyone know that I appreciate my time here. I mean, there's a couple blips on the radar amongst a lot of really good times. So, more times than not, it was great. I appreciated it. Always had good teammates. Always had great coaching staff. I'm appreciative of that, so I don't want to lose sight of that.
There was a game today that screams Americana. White Sox coming off a winning weekend against the Tigers. Down 4-3 in the 7th, Yomer Sanchez led off with a triple, and catcher Kevin Smith comes through down the line and right, a double and a tie game at 4. Ferreira is next, and Melky sends one right back up the middle. And here's Kevin Smith trying to score from second. Dead duck at the plate, but the throw gets away. Smith is in, and so are the White Sox. They won 4 out of 5, 5-4 over Boston today. And the Cubs in progress in San Diego, it is not going well. They load the bases in the first for Jason Hayward, and that's down in right. First hit with runners in scoring position on this road trip, and the Cubs grab a 2-0 lead. But in the fourth, the Padres have them loaded, and Hunter Renfroe delivers. That may be fact you'll ever see Lenders throw and a grand slam, and in the 7th inning, the Cubs are trailing 5-2, trying not to lose their 4th in a row.
Getting worried or anything?
Mildly, I would say, but pretty early still.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
Well, even though he retired from baseball, you're going to see a lot more of the New York Yankees former Alex Rodriguez on TV. Signed a big deal to be a contributor to ABC News. He'll pop up on Good Morning America, possibly in the World News Tonight, and Nightline. Following in the footsteps of other former athletes and broadcasters like and even Tim Tebow. Rodriguez is also a baseball analyst for Fox, but officials say the new gig will not conflict with those duties.
More to come here on the WGN News. We'll be right back.
Special report on WGN TV with help from the WGN News app. Download the latest version of our app and your alerts, turn on programming, then we can alert you when to tune in.
Ooh, I like it. Our decorating dreams
We're bigger than our budget.
So we went to Ross and found all the looks I've been obsessing over. And we saved so much, we could afford to do cold plates.
See? You gotta go to Ross. Take one drive in the most awarded and best-selling SUV brand and discover the world is your backyard. Hurry into the Jeep Memorial Day event for $500 bonus cash on Jeep Cherokee. Now get $4,000 total cash allowance or 0% financing for 60 months on the 2017 Jeep Cherokee. Keep your lawn looking great with Spectracide Weed and Feed. Simply attach the bottle to your garden hose to kill weeds while feeding your lawn. Right now, a 32-ounce bottle is only $6.99. Update your sunroof, deck, or patio with indoor-outdoor carpet from Menards. Right now, in 9 cents a square foot. Pricing in 2 colors, just 39 cents a square foot. Now during Menards Big Sale. Save big money at Menards. If you're taking prescription medications, does your mouth feel dry? A dry can cause and that. Over 400 medications. That's why there's Biotine. Biotine can provide soothing dry mouth relief and keep. Remember, while your medication is Biotine for people who suffer from dry mouth symptoms. You're on Chicagoland, a fresh start every day. Then nominate them to be one of WGN morning. 17 selected will get a morning surprise from WGN. WGNTV.com/morninghero and nominate your hero today. Make Ross your destination for savings. If you're looking for an incredible selection of the brands you love, this season's newest trends for a fraction of what you pay at department stores. Closed captioning for WGN News is sponsored by Luna.
With Luna, get half off carpet hardware, cement, patio materials, and installation. Luna 73202.
Researchers say exercise has a range of benefits. Now they include helping with sleep problems. Studies show that exercise alone can lead to a 25% reduction in sleep apnea over a 3-month period. Exercise also helps with insomnia. We recommend everybody get 2.5 hours of aerobic strength or resistance training a couple of times a week for best health.
All right, and as the weather gets warmer and people head outdoors, health experts raise concerns about what could be an especially bad tick season. Researchers blame it on unusually warm winter. Ticks can pass along a host of health problems, including Lyme disease. They live in wooded, grassy areas, including your backyard. Experts recommend removing the tick right away with tweezers and then washing the area with alcohol followed by soap and water. As your doctor, if symptoms like chills and body aches do appear.
Today would have been President John F. Kennedy's 100th birthday at the age of 43. JFK. The president in Dallas Street on President's Day. Earlier this year, the U.S. Postal Service released a new forever stamp featuring Kennedy. The image featured on the stamp was taken by Ted Spiegel on the campaign trail in Seattle in 19.
Next at 6 o'clock, protesters storm into a state capitol, interrupting lawmakers in session. There's a video, the reason for their demonstration just ahead.
Chicago police on alert, patrolling one of the city's most popular spots on the lakefront this holiday. We're live from the beach.
And also, let's take another live look outside. Thanksgiving, you can have your holiday forecast. On WGN EP News at 6 o'clock. Coming up next.
Sponsored by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Giving people more reasons to buy Ford again. Keeping families safe and impressing critics and people alike. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. And with these savings, there's never been a better time to buy. for 72 months, plus $500 cash back, or get up to $5,069 in total savings. Visit your local Ford store today.
The Black Label Gel Euro Top Clean Mattress Set by Bob's Discount Furniture and the Simmons Beauty Rest Blackberry Ella Queen Set. Both have comfy gel-infused memory foam, supporting latex foam, individually wrapped in sprint coils, and luxurious stretch-knit fabric. So, besides the fancy logo, what's another big difference? Well, theirs is priced at a whopping $27.99, while ours is priced at only $9.99. Hear the compare at Bob's Discount Furniture, in-store or at mybobs.com.
Sales event. Summer's here and the time is right for savings. Right now, qualified buyers get 0% APR and no payments for 5 months on select Kias, like the rugged Sorento, the sleek and high-tech Forte, the one-of-a-kind Soul, or the... For a limited time, get $500 of Memorial Day savings and no payments for 5 months at the Kia Summers on Us sales event. Visit your local Kia dealer today.
Grand Appliance and TV is your first choice for the greatest selection of home appliances and electronics at the lowest prices around. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home. We make it grand. Cubs, Padres, Wednesday at 2 on WGN.
All the news plus appearance of Haggett.
And our celebrities.
This is Chicago's very own WGN.
Top stories tonight, WGN Evening News at 6, honoring the fallen.
President Donald Trump laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknowns at Arlington National Cemetery on this week.
Merkel meeting with President Trump last week. Merkel says Europe must take its fate into its own hands. Great Britain or the United States now.
The fight over sanctuary cities takes center stage when protesters descend on the Texas Capitol.
Illinois state lawmakers spending the Memorial Day holiday in Springfield, but so far no budget vote.
And Tiger Woods spent hours in a Florida lockup this Memorial Day. The PGA champion is charged with DUI.
North Hampton Beach packed tonight. Police presence is heavy with officers ready. Incident said on the lakefront this holiday.
It's busy out there. WGN's Tom Negaman is in the thick of it. He's joining us live with the very latest. Tom.
Lord. Thousands and thousands of people packing the beaches around Chicago, man. North Hampton Beach, of course, no exception. In fact, more like the rule. Police packing it too, because as fun loving and as peaceful as people have been throughout the day today and are being this evening as they actually start to leave the beach, it was around this time on this day last year that they started to get some real problems. A running brawl that began right around here and extended, and police don't want to see that. Seeing big numbers of Chicago's finest out here.
I'm still using. I'm about to get it.
As people arrived at the beach today, they're searching bags and they're monitoring the alcoholic variety, and we're running into a lot of folks who are learning the hard way just how successful those bag searches have been.
We got took our booze, but you know it happens. Take a loss, you know you win some.
How? That doesn't exist. Mr. Murray, Mr. Murray. But
Let's do. Right, he's playing Mortal Kombat. Kick him.
Wait, what did I do? Don't kick me. Okay, I will leave. I'll leave myself. I'll leave myself. Okay. Okay, I'll see you later. Wait. What the?
But during the daytime period tomorrow, these showers after fading out tomorrow morning will reappear. From the area, you can see a shower at that time. It is gorgeous now, but it is windy and it has been all day.
Hi, Dog King. I can't run it. You can tell me. Yeah, I'm telling. Well, guys, can I stay here though? I need to stay here. I need to stay here because there's no other parties I could join. So wait, I can speak into my mic. Oh, it's good. I rate sometimes. It's okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, this crime actually occurred
So
a little more than a month ago.
I'm just broadcasting this all. So yeah, wait. Oh yes, got that branch on it. That wood. What the? Stop doing that. That's why you died. Scorpion.
Bro, this dude's stupid.
Scorpion.
Why didn't he plant the ball?
Oh my god. That's what you get. What the? No, come on, Scorpion. No, I'm about to uppercut it. Okay, let me get. I got me in this too, bro. So you're not the only one. Okay. Tilly Flurry. Oh, I just killed him like a boss. Guys, who wants to? Can someone watch my broadcast? Because I really need someone to watch it. It feels like I'm just. Oh, okay. My God, this guy. Come on, Shinnok. Shinnok, don't do it. Please, don't do it. It's one of us good team. Stay over there. Stay over there. Hold up, what is that? Blue play effect. What the? Spirit push. No, that's it. No, die of my sword, bro. Die of my sword. Die. I'm not losing this round. What the heck? Shinnok. That's a. Wait, whoever is playing Minecraft, whoever is about to play Minecraft, I meant. Wait, hold up. Can someone guys pause your game. Pause the game. No, both of you pause. Oh, hold up, time out. What are y'all playing on? Oh, that must be why. I was about to say, can one of y'all share play? But can someone take the bullets for me? Literally, can someone take the bullets? I'm about to play,
I got confused. I thought I didn't.
So whoever's playing this, go, whoever is watching my broadcast, go, or if you're from, like 2 weeks later, if you like, are watching this, then there's another one. It's gonna be about Call of Duty, or it might not happen, so.